pretty cheap. I wanted some stop tech rotors and pads, but they were too expensive, so I got power stop rotors. And yeah, so we have all these boxes here. Let me take them out because they're too heavy for me to take out with one hand. Okay, so we did get the slotted and drilled front and rear rotors. As you can see, these are some hefty boys. Oh, look at those, dude. Yeah, so this is gonna be for the front passenger side, which is gonna be the first rotor we replace. And then this one is gonna be for the front driver side. So actually, smart enough, that's gonna be for the left, and this is gonna be on the right side. Okay, so what I did was take the 2 hex bolts off the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Honestly, I don't know if you just have to take the middle 2 off or just the outer ones, but I took all 4 off. So, comment down below exactly on how to do it. The worst part was taking this little spring off that, you know, keeps the like brake pads on there. Brake pads still looking good. They're getting kind of there, but these are expensive pads. These were like 140 bucks, so I'm gonna keep on using them. I might just you know, not clean them off, but kind of clean up the sides a little bit. They're still looking good. The rotor kind of seems yeah, I need new rotors. This lip right here is pretty thin compared to you know, obviously it's almost out, but there's 2 17 mils in the back to take this bracket off, so let's do that real quick. See, well, we took the 2 17 mils off, and then he took this off. Yeah, so honestly, I believe you don't have to take all 4. I think you just have to take the inner ones off. These 2, which is a hex 50, Torx 50, these 2 inner ones, I don't think you have to take out the outer ones, and then you have to take off the 2 17 mil bolts that connects this bracket to the whole suspension assembly, and then you just hammer the shit out of the rotor. As luckily for me, this one is, you just slide right off. And yeah, so here is the difference in rotors. That's the OEM one, and now we're putting these bad boys on. So like I said, they're designated for each like part. This is the front passenger side, so that's gonna go to the right. This is the front driver side, so we're gonna grab this part, put this hoe in. At this point, I would you know, replace any of the studs that you might need to be replacing and hammer them out. I know I need to replace some studs on the other side. I didn't get prepared to buy studs as of right now. Obviously, I don't have a second car, so I can't buy any studs, but on the other side, I will hammer them out for the next time I do come and actually paint my calipers, which I am going to paint my calipers. Comment down below and kind of think what would look good. I was thinking maybe yellow to kind of go with the silver, yellow, black, or red. Red is always a really nice color, you know. Brake calipers. I really wanted to go with the yellow, but some people say red. I'm not too sure. Leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you guys might like. Other than that, just kind of bend this shit back a bit. And let's get this out of the packaging, put it on, and then just vice versa, just put everything back together how he took it off, really. Okay, so for the rear sides, they don't look that hard, so I'm going to do them. I'm not replacing the pads, so I don't have to adjust the brake caliper right here, which you have to turn and squeeze in, which there's a specific tool to do, which why I didn't want to do it. But like I said, I'm not replacing brake pads, I'm just replacing rotors, so I believe it'll just be fine. Back here, these are going to be 14 mils instead of 17s. And you're going to have this as well, which is like it's not a Torx, it's like a hex. But I used a Torx bit, and that's why it's kind of stuck on there. I'll take that off soon. And then once you take both of those off, you can take the rear caliper off. These are a lot easier. Because now this is a used one. I was gonna say this was my new rotor I put on there, but it's not. That's for the passenger side, so you're gonna come in here to these boxes and get us a rear one. This is the rear passenger side, so we do not need that. We are gonna need this one. So I'm gonna put the camera down, put this rotor on, put the 14 mil back on this bracket, and yeah, put everything back together. Okay. And now we got both of them done, dude. The rears are honestly a little harder, not too much harder, just putting the actual brake pad back on to everything's kind of not as good, as easy as the front. So let's put everything back. Let's do the next side. So yeah, verifying on this side, you do have some Torx. You got 4 of them. You got 2 long ones in the inner, and then 2 short on the outer side. And then from there, you have to take off this spring right here, as you can see. And once you take that one off, everything kind of just spreads, kind of comes right off. But like I said, you're gonna need to take this little spring out. So let's take the spring out, take this off, take the rotor off, put the new one on. It's fairly simple. The hardest part is taking the rotor off. These are they're literally not even like stuck on there. Some people might have to sledgehammer theirs out, depending on how long they've been on there. But yeah, so let's do that real quick. It's pretty easy. First off, you have a T50 Torx, 4 bolts, 2 on the corners, 2 in the middles. And then once you take those off, after you take the wheel off, of course, you're gonna have this little spring right here that kind of keeps everything in place. I like putting it like one. Honestly, what works is having the top one go in right here, and then this one go right there, and then you just kind of bend it down, right there. Oh, and it came off. But basically, that's how you do it. And then you'll kind of just slap a little bit on this side. You don't want to go too hard on one side because it's just gonna bounce off like what just happened. And then you'll put that on, and then you'll just torque all these Torx back here, all 4 of them, and that's it. That's pretty much it. The hardest part is taking the rotor off, but mine are they were literally loose, so there's no issue there. And yeah, now it looks a lot better. I am gonna paint the brake calipers. I just don't know exactly what color, yellow or red, honestly. Put some comments down below and let me know. And that's going to be either on the next video, or it's going to be like a part 2 after putting these rotors on. I'm just kind of on a time crunch and can't paint them right now, and don't have actually the paint with me, so I'm not going to paint them today. That's going to be on for another time. I honestly was planning just to do the front 2 rotors, but the backs are pretty easy. They're going to be a lot harder for you if you're replacing your brake pads, because you have to, you have to separate the, I don't even know what it's called, the piston that lets the actual vehicle stop, which you have to have special tools for, which I didn't need to, because like I said before, just put on my OEM, my brake pads back on, because they're not, honestly, they're not that bad. They don't need to be replaced just yet. Might as well save the money. Okay, so I got 3 of the rotors done. Need to get this 4th one, but with the Torx I was using, for some reason it just doesn't fit on this side. Obviously, some would go wrong on the last thing I have to do. But from now on, I'm just gonna put the wheel back on, put everything back on, go to Harbor Freight, buy some extra tools that I need, and get the new rotor installed. And we are done, boys. We got all the rotors. We got the ones back here done. It's starting to look nice. Sheesh. Now I just need to paint the calipers. I want to paint them. I'm gonna paint them yellow. Paint them yellow all the way around, which is gonna be sick. I just don't know when I'll do that. It is getting sunny and stuff. How does a bird shit on your rims like that? I'm even tucking, like, I'm not that flush. Then I'm gonna have to bring this back. This needs to get rolled for sure. I've been scraping on my old setup, my RPFs. And then on this side, I am gonna get some spacers. Maybe I need 10 mil spacers, but they don't make 10 mil spacers. I can buy 2 5 mil spacers, but that's a little sketch. I don't know. Kind of figure that out. I did take off my eyelids. I don't know what to do. I wanted, with my other headlight set, I wanted to get them custom made and put on here, but they're just so expensive. I don't want to spend no $6, $7, $8, $900 just to get headlights done. I'd rather get my fuel inject, my 8th port, or shit, just put on money for pistons and rods. So I might just take these off, replace them with my old, with my new ones, put the eyelids, and then just buy Spec D ones. I might get the Spec D headlights and just put them on here and then put my eyelids on. I'm not sure, man. Comment down below and let me know what I should do. I do have a rear lip for the FRS that I'm gonna get it paint matched and probably installed, so I might make a video on that if you guys want to see some FRS content. I know you come for the speed content, but hey man, if I got to, this is the fast car, the one that I'll race anybody with. This ain't fast at all, but we want to make it look good. I for sure want to get the updated 2018 front end done. I had to buy some clips, new bumper, headlights, and then just sell all this OEM stuff, so all that to recoup some cash. But man, what else? This is my girl's car, so she wants a wing, she wants wheels, she wants new headlights, front bumper, maybe a splitter. I don't think we're gonna go wide body. Everyone does a wide body on these. Might just keep it like that. But that's pretty much the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. We might be replacing the headlights. I'm not too sure, or what mods we're gonna do next. But until then, see you guys later. Peace.